Alexa just learned how to have a real conversation. And Amazon is betting £19 a month that you'll want to talk to her. Look, we need to talk about what just happened to the little cylinder sitting in your kitchen. Because while you've been asking Alexa to set timers and play Ed Sheeran, the world of AI exploded. ChatGPT came along. Claude showed up. Gemini started having actual intelligent conversations with people. And Alexa? She stayed exactly the same. A glorified egg timer with a British accent. But that's about to change. Amazon just announced Alexa Plus, and it's rolling out across the UK right now. This isn't just an update. This is Amazon completely rebuilding the brain of the device that's sitting in 52% of UK homes. And the question everyone's asking is simple. Is this too little, too late? Or is this the moment Alexa finally catches up to the AI revolution? Here's the uncomfortable truth Amazon doesn't want to talk about. Since the Echo launched in 2016, Alexa has barely evolved. Sure, they added a few skills here and there. Maybe she can control more smart home devices now. But the actual intelligence? The way she talks? The way she understands you? Practically frozen in time. And people noticed. Ed Fried, a marketing expert from Rap UK, didn't hold back. He called Alexa nothing more than expensive kitchen timers for most users. Ouch. But he's not wrong, is he? When was the last time you had an actual conversation with Alexa? When did she last surprise you with how clever she was? Meanwhile, you can open ChatGPT on your phone and have a discussion about philosophy, get help writing emails, or brainstorm business ideas. The gap became enormous. And Amazon knew they had a problem. So what's different? What does £19 a month actually buy you? Amazon says Alexa Plus can follow conversation threads. She can be proactive. She can sound, well, human. Let me give you a perfect example that shows exactly what's changed. Someone asked the current Alexa, "Do I need an umbrella today?" Standard Alexa responded with, "No rain is expected today." Factual. Robotic. Helpful enough, I suppose. The same question to Alexa Plus? Listen to this, actually, you can leave the brolly at home. With sunny skies and no rain in the forecast, you'll be sorted without it. See the difference? She's not just answering the question. She's having a conversation. She's using your language. She's being friendly. This is what Amazon means by conversational AI. Alexa Plus understands context. She remembers what you just said. She can follow up. She can elaborate. She doesn't just spit out facts anymore. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone's going to love this. Jessica Miller, head of data insights at CCS Insight, said something fascinating. She predicts this is going to be polarizing. Some people will love the relaxed, familiar interactions. Others are going to find it deeply disconcerting. Think about that for a second. We've spent 8 years training ourselves to speak to Alexa in simple commands. Alexa, weather. Alexa, timer 5 minutes. Alexa, lights off. Short. Robotic. Transactional. Now suddenly she wants to chat. She's going to elaborate and be proactive. Some people are going to find that incredibly natural and refreshing. Finally, talking to Alexa feels like talking to a person. But others? They're going to hate it. They want the quick answer. They don't want personality. They definitely don't want Alexa deciding to be proactive and offering information they didn't ask for. The UK is about to become a massive testing ground for this question. Do we actually want our smart speakers to be smart? Or do we just want obedient devices that do exactly what we say and nothing more? Now let's talk about why Amazon is really doing this. Because it's not just about making Alexa better. It's about survival. The Echo has reportedly lost Amazon billions of pounds. Billions. With a B. The business model never worked. People bought the Echo, thought it was neat, and then, that was it. They didn't buy anything else through it. They didn't subscribe to additional services. They just used it to set kitchen timers. Amazon couldn't monetize it. And in 2022 and 2025, when the company started making redundancies, guess which department got hit hard? Devices and services. The team behind Alexa. So Alexa Plus isn't just an upgrade. It's a Hail Mary. It's Amazon saying, we've invested too much to let this die. We need to find a way to make money from this thing sitting in half the homes in Britain. £19 a month is the answer. Or free if you're already paying £95 a year for Prime. That's the bet. That enough people will value a conversational Alexa enough to pay for it. While Amazon was figuring this out, everyone else moved forward. Google Nest is becoming Gemini for Home, integrating Google's powerful AI platform. Apple has Siri getting upgrades with Apple Intelligence. Even smaller players are racing ahead with voice AI that actually understands natural language. But here's the embarrassing bit. Google hasn't updated its actual Nest Hub hardware since 2021. Amazon hasn't exactly been pumping out revolutionary new Echo devices either. The hardware has stagnated just as much as the software. It's like everyone in the smart speaker industry simultaneously realized, we built these things, put them in everyone's homes, and then, forgot about them. While ChatGPT was breaking the internet, Alexa was still struggling to understand follow-up questions. The tech world moved on. AI became conversational, nuanced, genuinely useful. And smart speakers? They stayed stuck in 2016. But there's something else happening here. Something Amazon isn't shouting about in their marketing materials. Even if Alexa Plus doesn't make massive subscription revenue, there's another prize. Data. Think about what happens when Alexa becomes conversational. You're not just asking for the weather anymore. You're having discussions. You're asking follow-up questions. You're revealing preferences, habits, concerns, plans. Every conversation you have with Alexa Plus gives Amazon more information about you. What you care about. What you buy. What you need. How you think. And what can Amazon do with that information? Target ads more effectively. Recommend products more accurately. Build a more detailed profile of exactly who you are and what you want. The article mentions this almost as an afterthought, but it might be the most important part. Even if half the UK doesn't subscribe, the data from the conversations of those who do could be worth billions. So here's the final question. Will people actually pay for this? Amazon claims there have been 114 billion interactions with Alexa in the UK since 2023. That's roughly 1,500 interactions per person in the entire population. Those are massive numbers. But interactions aren't the same as engagement. Setting a timer is an interaction. Asking for the time is an interaction. That doesn't mean people are having meaningful experiences with Alexa. The real test is whether those 114 billion interactions translate into people thinking, yes, I want Alexa to be better at conversation, and I'm willing to pay for it. Older Echo devices will need to sign up online. New ones get immediate access. And every single user will immediately notice the difference, according to Amazon's own data insights experts. The question is, will they like the difference? Alexa is getting a personality. After 8 years of being a helpful but emotionless assistant, she's learning to chat, to follow conversations, to sound almost human. Whether that's exciting or unsettling probably depends on why you bought an Echo in the first place. Did you want a voice-controlled computer? Or did you want something that felt a bit more like talking to a person? Amazon's betting that enough people want the latter. That after years of watching ChatGPT and other AI assistants become genuinely conversational, people are ready for their smart speaker to catch up. £19 a month is a lot for a kitchen timer. But for an AI assistant that actually understands you, maybe that's the point where Alexa finally becomes what she was always supposed to be. If you've got an Alexa sitting in your kitchen right now, I'd love to know, would you pay for this upgrade? Or are you perfectly happy with a robot who tells you it's not going to rain? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you found this interesting, subscribe because AI is changing everything around us, and we're covering all of it.